Welcome to Valdymas Project Read with Dr. Joshua Kolawole. This series is designed to reposition you for excellence in academics, career, and business. Let's dive in as we unravel nuggets essential for excellent living.
This is the voice of transformation. Welcome to Valdymas College Project Read audio series. READ is an acronym for Restoring Excellence into Academic Diligence. We know that all readers are leaders. Therefore, our focus is to develop your leadership competence, character, compassionate, and consistent nature. We hope to shift your mindset from a socialized mind to a self-transforming mind. I am Dr. Joshua Kolawole. My transformation initiative is directed at senior secondary school students, A-level candidates, undergraduate and postgraduate students of various tertiary institutions, young working class professionals, and business executives. Why not join me today as I continue the discussion of emotional love and transforming love? And I urge you that my priority is the transforming love. It is good at its best to have emotional love, but it must be tamed and regulated such that people are able to transform into a great person, a great mind. So I have explained last week why it is important for mothers, for fathers to have sound emotional love for their kids, for everyone in the environment, but why it is more important for you to also take that love, grow it, build it up to become transforming love. And I said emotional love is the child level kind of love. It has to be grown into maturity. So the transforming love is the love at its matured form. Therefore, emotional love is a primitive nature present in all of us. It will take a leader who is committed to growth to now build up the transforming love, which is a higher order of resolution. So, love that is consciously built by increasing our capacity in character, in competence, in courage, and compassion in a consistent fashion is the transforming love. The emotional love is the one that fluctuates with our personality, our temperament, our moods, and our motivations. And we need to be aware of that. We need to tame that. And I said at best, it is good to have emotional love because it can rescue people from imminent and immediate danger. It is what pumps the adrenaline for you to take on the survival mode, which is good. And I want us to have it. But I want us to now grow it to also have a transformational love. So let me give us an example. For most risk takers in history, they must have embraced emotional love at a critical point in their life. Why did I say this? Take an example. There's this popular fight between David and Goliath. Goliath is a trained soldier, a solid guy. David was just a young boy, even though he's trained in military prowess, but he's still a very, very young boy. On a regular day, based on sound judgment, Goliath must kill David. But you see, occasionally, we have seen where emotional love override the ability to displace logic and helps us to achieve the impossible. So we have seen people taking dangerous level risk, leveraging on emotional love. But this is my warning. A lot of people have now formed a philosophy around this concept of emotional love, thinking that is the regular pathway the world works. Let me tell you, in 99% of cases, the world runs on systems, structures, and laws. In 99, but in some 1% of cases, you will see suppression of those sound systems like that. And those who eventually escape with the emotional capacity to get things done, to become green, if you go and study their life, they are people who have also been disciplined enough to be following laws before. So what am I saying in essence? I don't want you to get confused. I want you to understand that basically there is the ordinary level, which is the emotional love, but there's the advanced level, which is the transforming love. It is your responsibility to grow from the emotional level, which is the ordinary level of love, which is for children, to now grow your capacity into the advanced level of love, which is for adults, which is for matured minds, which is for transformational leaders. And I said all transformational leaders, they know when to engage the emotional component of their love, and they know that in most cases, they should maintain the transformational part of their love.
You University admission has never been this easy with Valdymas College of Advanced and Preliminary Studies. Your dream of a university education can now become a reality. Are you preparing for post-UTME to any university in Nigeria, or you desire to take a fast lane straight to 200 level without writing UTME? Valdymas College of Advanced and Preliminary Studies is the place to be. Our A-level program, JUPEB and IJMB, can secure admission for you into 200 level into any course of your choice at any federal, state or private university in Nigeria. The result has no expiry date. Valdymas College of Advanced and Preliminary Studies guarantees 100% success. Our campus is so 21st century. Our facilities are top-notch. Also, hostels are available within the premises. Valdymas is along Yomek Street, behind Excellence Hall, Pipeline Road, off Tanker Tipper Garage. Telephone 0703 02 22 937 or 0705 55 58890. With Valdymas, your success is guaranteed.
So, I am saying this in essence so that you can understand me clearly. Please, I need you to understand me clearly. As a young man who is trying to woo a lady to probably propose in the near future so that they can get married, the young man will spot a lady. There is a very high chance that the feeling you're feeling for that young girl now is an emotional love. In fact, did I say a very high chance? I am almost 100% certain that the love you're feeling for that young lady is an emotional love. You see, all those things, passion, the pump that pushes your heart to wake up early in the morning to get to the lady's house, or to tell her, I can, because of you, swim in an ocean. I can swim in 7 seas. You are the only cockroach in my wardrobe. You are the only sugar in my tea. All those concepts that are said when you're young, they are all emotional concepts of love. And they belong to the children level of love. Look, until you grow the love into responsibility and faithfulness to that person, that is when we will now say you're growing into a transformational, matured form of love. That your initial energy and outbursts of emotions, they are needed for you to spot the person and to just disrupt all our thinking and capture our emotions as well. But once you've captured our emotion, you now need to walk your way down the path of responsibility and faithfulness to now get the true love. So that means you grow from this emotional love to the full base love. I'm trying to move you from an emotional based love to an unconditional based love, where you will now do things based on principles, based on discipline, based on character, based on competence, and it will take you some price to grow. You know, I said it in the last series that you could have a 70-year-old child. So it's not impossible you still see a 45-year-old man displaying emotional love and carelessly acting like a child. Whereas you can see a 37-year-old man who is already growing into a transformative love, understanding that real love that helps people out of challenges originally is the love that is based on the character of the person, based on competence of the person, based on compassion of the person, based on the courage level of the person, and consistently does it. So if it's based on consistent fashion, that means I cannot come and tell you I love you today and in another 10 years time the love has disappeared. I'm expected to be a person of competence. I must say whatever I say and do it courageously. I must be a person of genuine compassion. And let me help you at this point to clarify the concept of compassion. Emotions is not compassion. Compassion is empathy with action in the place of capacity to truly help the person and care for the person. So if you go about pitying people without the capacity to help them and without putting in place the action to actually do the help, you are more likely an emotional person, not a compassionate person. So when someone dies and people are crying, that is display of emotion. When someone walks into that scenario and now says, where is the dead person? And probably does praise for the person and brings the person back alive, that is the person that is compassionate. When someone has an accident and he needs money to get some surgeries done, all of you that are crying and wailing, you are in emotions or emotional love. The person that comes in and is able to dip his hand into his pocket, sacrifice his own money to pay the surgeon, to get the surgery done, and rescue the person from the place of pain to a better place where there is no pain, is the person that is compassionate. The fact that people are crying with you does not mean they love you. The fact that people are there in your occasion celebrating birthday with you does not mean they love you. The true people who love you are those who are committed to how your life will move from childhood to adulthood, how your life will be transformed to become a better person. I hope it's now getting clearer why I'm passionate about this concept of transforming love. And I need you to get me, please, because I'm going to be listing out some other example in the subsequent video or audio series. And I would love you to please listen, because the progression we are having in a world now is the progression such that you see a young guy and a young girl dating themselves. The young guy has a minimum of 50,000 naira, if I can use that as an example. He needs to register for an exam that will help him become a better person. And the exam is 45,000. And he has this girlfriend or fiancé who has a birthday in 4 days' time. The birthday girl wants a birthday celebration or a birthday party in a certain restaurant in town where they are probably going to expend 35,000 naira as a very conservative example. I know that's very cheap now. I'm sorry for using naira. I could have used dollars, pounds, any other currency. It could be Japanese yen. You understand? Just take the figure for what I'm using it for. Now, if they ask the two of them, who truly loves the guy? The person that truly loves the guy will be a girlfriend who will say, do you know what? I am going to sacrifice my birthday. You go and register for your exam. I will give you all the support you need. I will even get more money to support you. And then go and excel in your exam so that I can translate you from a younger guy to a better guy who is now more economically empowered to do more. And I will wait in patience and believing in you. That is the lady that truly loves the guy. But do you know what the word will say? The person that truly loves the guy in an emotional framework now. This lady will only accept that this guy loves her when this guy brings her 35,000 naira, gives it to this lady, and she uses it to celebrate her birthday. The birthday ends that same day. And the only thing left to them is pictures and video. And the guy's exam is postponed to maybe 6 months' time or a year time, or probably is not even able to do it again. Because there's a tide in the affairs of men, which when taken at the flood leads unto fortune, which means now or never. Julius Caesar's quote in Shakespeare's book. Do you understand the concept now? So, a true love is actually a love that wants to help people to transform, not a love that wants to jeopardize people and keep them in a poor culture or a socialized state. That is why I will conclude it today. Please join me next week, because I'm going to now start giving examples on the differences between emotional love and the true transforming love that is run by compassion. Thank you so much. I am Dr. Joshua Kolawole. Please join me on YouTube. Join me on LinkedIn, on different other social media platforms. Thank you so much.
Thank you for listening to Valdymas Project Read with Dr. Joshua Kolawole. We invite you to join us on our social media platforms for more inspiring and life-transforming contents. On Instagram at JoyfulJosh2020, Facebook, Valdymas Cup, YouTube at Valdymas Project Read, or you can log on to our website www.valdymasedu.org. This program is powered by Valdymas College of Advanced and Preliminary Studies, Ilorin. For more information, please call or WhatsApp 0806 1716 217 or +168 2375 0282. Please join us again on this station, same time next week.